Oh, man, we are loving connecting with one of our favorites. And we're going to take a bit of a techie focus right now. And it's not every day that you buy a new laptop. Not every year, I think, that you buy a new laptop. So we totally understand the importance of finding the perfect fit for you, whether it's used to find recipes, maybe writing reports to meet those big deadlines, or simply just to watch the latest season of your favorite show, which is perfectly okay. Knowing what you're going to buy and why is important.
It really is. This is a big decision. So we brought in the big guns. Yes, the big G. Hinds is here. He's here to chat about the hype around top laptops for 2023 and a guide to help us all when it comes to the overall features we are looking for and the things to look out for.
In the spot, my friend.
Am I like the big G?
Yeah, you are the big G now, man.
The OG.
Whoa.
The OG, yeah.
Listen, buddy, I hate to say it, when it comes to tech, we kind of do need you to be that.
Okay.
And I noticed you looking at us quite like judgmentally there, like you were trying to sum up what kind of laptop users we are. So
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good place to start. It's because not every laptop user, like every laptop, is the same, because we're all different. We need different outcomes here. So what kind of laptop users are in the landscape?
Yeah, so a lot of people, when they buy a laptop, need to understand why they're buying a laptop. And there's always a couple of reasons. The first one, obviously, is work.
Yeah.
I think having a work
Workload.
laptop is super important. You need something that you can take around with you, and you need something that can do the job properly. So depending on your work, you've got to make sure that you've got the right laptop
right
that meets
specs,
the
yeah.
requirements. Yeah, the specs that meet the requirements. Then, of course, there's the gamer. You want a laptop that, you know, sometimes you want a gaming PC, but you want it to be portable. You want to take it to a friend's house and jam with them. Or you want something that, you know, you can play in different parts of the house. You want something that's powerful enough. And mobile computing has improved so much.
For sure.
Yeah, that you can actually have like a really good one. And then the other reason, especially with people that are renting and moving around a lot, and this has become a huge trend, is entertainment. People are using their laptops primarily to sit and to sit in bed, watch some streaming services, watch a couple of movies. You know, that's the culture right now, especially among students and young adults. That's how people that don't have kids, because you need a screen in the house.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Or if you've got kids, you've got your own screen. You know what I mean? So.
But it does beg the question, because we have come so far now in this new kind of video-driven world. A lot of us are needing to work on our laptops wherever we are. So I think the laptops season has come. Yeah.
With that being said, though, what are like the things we should be looking for when it comes to a laptop, like features, anything else? Because this is a big plunge that a lot of us are going to be taking. Let's call it an investment. What are we looking out for, and what should we be looking out for when it comes to these?
What's the playbook? Yeah.
So there are Game have got some amazing things that are happening right now.
Yeah.
So they've got this amazing campaign called Electronics Mania, and there's a bunch of notebooks and laptops that kind of have the whole spectrum, so that you kind of meet whatever you need. So what I recommend doing is also just stepping into a game store and having a look for yourself, and actually asking a salesperson. They've got really helpful people there to run you through a couple of these things. But some of the laptops that they've got that are on offer right now is this amazing Mesa Intel Celeron notebook. This is a 3999 notebook, which is really, really well priced. I reckon this is a very good workhorse. This is something that you can, it's stock, it will do what you need to do. It's running Windows 11, which is obviously the latest version of Windows, and running at getting it at a price like that's phenomenal.
Yeah, that kind of feels like a Black Friday price, to be quite honest. That's insane. That is really good, and I suppose it speaks to how far the bottom end of the market has come now as a result of what's happening at the top.
Exactly, exactly. And another very exciting one is it's actually a notebook called the ProLine Celeron. Celeron is a really cost-efficient processor. That's what Celeron means.
Okay.
So the ProLine Celeron is selling for $2,999. ProLine, in fact, I'll just let you know, this is a local company. So it's very cool that Game are stocking ProLine, which is really cool. And it's really well spec'd for that price, obviously.
For sure.
I mean, I don't know what you're going to get for $2,999 these days in the computing world, but to have something...
I thought you could get a phone for $2,999, bro. Let's be honest here, man. That's phenomenal.
So that's really cool. That's running Windows 10, and obviously, you're able to, do what you need to do, and do some schoolwork, I was
going to say, because now so many schools are operating on laptop schools or tablet schools, and that means that we need to make it more accessible.
Yes.
completely. I get that. Now, if we want to spend a bit more?
Yeah, no. So if you want to spend a bit more, maybe you're gaming a little bit and you want something that's got a little bit more horsepower. A bit
more oomph.
Yeah, a bit more oomph. There's a great HP. I'm a huge Ryzen fan, so Ryzen is the process here. So there's an HP Ryzen for 5999. This has got a 256 gig SSD, which means that it's a solid state drive. So it's got a very fast hard drive and 4 gigs of RAM, and obviously the Ryzen 3 processor, which I really like. And for 5999, that's a really, really great price. And obviously HP is a very well-known, recognized brand. And if you like HP, they've got another one called the HP Core i3 4 gigabit. So it's got 4 gigabits of RAM. It's got the Core i3, so it's got an Intel processor instead of a Ryzen processor.
Okay.
And you're looking at a 7999 on that one. But also that really amazing hard drive. A hard drive like that, like if you bought that for a desktop PC, you're going to pay a large percentage of that price just for that hard drive.
Just for the hard drive itself. Okay.
So yeah, I mean that's an incredible price. And then if you want to spend like pretty much like the top of the range in this spectrum right now, it's like 9999, and you're going to get an Asus i5, so much better processor than that i3.
Jeez,
8 gigabytes of RAM, double the RAM, yeah.
Wow.
And 512 gigs of hard drive space. Remember, when you're buying hard drive space, take note of that. It is very important. At some point, like a lot of people are using cloud services, like if you're doing a lot of schoolwork on Google Drive or Google Docs, you actually don't need a lot of hard drive space locally. Yeah. That's why the trend has dropped. It's very expensive to add hard drive space to it. So be aware of how you use that computer. This is a great gaming option for 512, so you can install, Call of Duty's like, it's like 100 gigs. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you want to be able to do that.
I love how you framed all of this within the gaming context, but I love it. And I'm going to reiterate this notion of we get to benefit at the bottom from what's happening at the top. Yeah. So I love the fact that this technology seems to be a lot more kind of, there's a lot more parity across the board, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and it's accessible to so many more of us as well. And especially when you look at the price, and that's something to absolutely celebrate. So we're giving away more than just tech. We're giving away tips this morning as well. And on top of that, also the chance to win 2,000 Rand in game store shopping vouchers. Wow. Yes, that's right, 2,000 Rand. All you got to do is simply tell us what appliance or device you'd buy from game stores, and if you had that 2,000 Rand game shopping voucher to spend, what would it be? Let us know. And don't forget to use the hashtag GotGame and include a screenshot or photo of the item you would like from gamestores.co.za in your entry. Now, the competition closes Monday, the 7th of August at midnight. Your T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. What are you waiting for?
And you can almost buy an entirely new brand new laptop for that 2,000 Rand.
Literally.
Mind blowing.